In an interview with Hudson County View, Hudson County Sheriff's Office Detective Mark Borchert announced his intentions to unseat his boss, Hudson County Sheriff Frank Scileri, in the 2016 election.
I just want to get out that I am running for the 2016 Hudson County Sheriff's election, and I'm attempting to meet with all the mayors. I'd like an opportunity for them to reach out to the mayors and hopefully have them see me.
Now, one thing that I've seen in recent memory, attending, get-togethers, parties and such with the Hudson County Democratic Organization, is that we have a united party right now, and you are a Democrat, right?
That is correct.
So why would you want to change that? What do you think about the Sheriff's Department needs to be worked on, and why do you want to be the one to do it?
I want to be the one to lead the Sheriff's Department, to stand behind them men, put policies and procedures together, and have a proactive department. Right now we have a reactive department.
Could you give me an example or two of what you mean?
For example, like the town of Hoboken that has problems on a weekend, I would assign maybe 6 or 8 guys there on a Friday, Saturday night to assist with their bar crowd problems. I would also increase cars to help with the speeding along county roads. I would also implement another radio into each and every one of our department cars that could go on the town that they're in and listen to what's going on in case that town needs assistance or they come across something.
And so why run for sheriff rather than go to your superiors, the undersheriffs, the current sheriff, Frank Scileri? Why do you think you should be the guy at the top of the food chain, so to speak?
I believe he's had 5 years now to lead the department. I don't think the department is very proactive, and I feel I'm the man. I would be the first sheriff's officer, if elected, to ever be the sheriff that's done almost every job in the sheriff's office. Also, I would be out on the street sometimes with the men, known areas, setting up plans where I would want to hit, have staff meetings with the people that are in place as under sheriffs and captains, and implement areas that need to be worked on, have open communications with the towns on where they need assistance.
And then when we're talking about the Sheriff's Department, what do you think is the biggest positive with the Sheriff's Department right now and the biggest negative that needs to be worked on?
The biggest positive is that we have a lot of young kids that want to get out there and want to do a good job. The biggest negative thing is we lack policies, procedures, and people are afraid to. There's a lot of gray areas in our department.
So could you explain to me what you mean when you talk about gray areas and policy?
Well, there's very few rules or regulations and how to handle certain situations, and every courtroom, for instance, courts are a priority in our thing. Every courtroom should run the same, not by how the judge wants it. So that's just an instance that I'm going to give. I don't want to go too far into it because some of the things are sensitive in nature and it could put officers at risk.
Borchert, who also has a pending federal lawsuit alleging Scileri demoted him as a form of retaliation, told Hudson County View that one has nothing to do with the other when asked if that played a factor in announcing his candidacy. Mike McCarsky, Sceleri's campaign manager, said the current sheriff's reforms on patrol and overtime are 2 examples of how he has turned the department around. Since being elected, Frank Scileri has revolutionized the Hudson County Sheriff's Office. He implemented the first ever 24/7 patrol program that provides round-the-clock protection with substantial reductions in overtime that save taxpayer dollars, he said in an email. Under his leadership, the Sheriff's Office has teamed up with local municipalities to better patrol and protect our residents, roads, and parks. With the continued support of all the mayors and political leaders of Hudson County, Sheriff Scileri is looking forward to a successful re-election campaign. The 2016 Democratic primary is scheduled for Tuesday, June 7th. I'm John Heides with the Hudson County View, the eye of the community.